Hi, how's it going? My name is Brandon Drake, and I'm a functional nutrition coach and therapeutic chef. And I'm really thrilled that you've signed up for this 3 week program. This is really going to be an amazing 3 weeks where you're going to experience big shifts, primarily in your energy, and secondarily with other benefits that my clients in this program have experienced in the past, like the following things, such as gradual and healthy weight loss without depriving yourself due to improved metabolism. You get also to a lot of my clients have uh, raved about having an improved mood and improved skin. And also, too, they have improved their mindfulness and self confidence. Those are just a few of the different benefits that experience when going through the 3 week program. And again, I refer to this as a self paced program, which basically means you start when you are ready. However, once you start, it is heavily advised that you go through the program for 3 weeks straight or for 21 days straight because I want to make sure that you get the maximum benefit out of the program and not skip days, because if you're skipping days, you're doing yourself a disservice of the program. So I offer this cleanse because it's a key piece of being able to create a foundation of stable energy, which is really the first thing you need to do in order to kickstart your lifelong journey of sustainable health, in order to knock down existing health barriers. When I work with my private coaching clients, this is really the first piece of the healing process. A lot of programs, they want to skip steps and take shortcuts. That does not exist, and if it does, it's not going to be a long term solution. I really want to educate you so that you can experience those long term health results or health success. So let's start by jumping into this. I honestly believe that, based on my own experience, that when you nourish your body will actually take care of you. And also, too, your genes are not your destiny. We are in this particular class, in this program, to rewrite our genes desperately. We're here to rewrite what our genes desperately want us to negatively express. Well, I believe in something called epigenetics, meaning we have the ability to control how our genes express themselves. And we're here in this class to learn how to express our genes in a positive way so that you could thrive long term. So, just to give you a quick short story about me, when I used to work in the corporate environment, I was working between 12 to 13 hours a day, and I did have some health issues, but I kind of brushed it off. I noticed I was having a lot of fatigue issues for the most part, and I just, because I was stubborn, I would just go past it and figured that once I was on vacation, everything would go back to normal. I found out after going to the doctor that I had prehypertension. I was deficient in vitamins and minerals, hence the reason why I one was hence the reason why I had fatigue issues and metabolic issues, which is basically using food, the right foods, to create stable energy throughout the day. So basically, I actually quit my job, and I actually went to school again, to functional nutrition school, culinary arts, and holistic nutrition school, to really be able to fix my issues and to change my career because I wanted to do something more meaningful. And basically, all the stuff that I learned, I actually used myself as a test dummy uh, to apply all the learned concepts. And because of that, I was able to uh, fix and resolve all my health issues. I was no longer had deficiencies in vitamins and minerals. I no longer had prehypertension. I no longer had fatigue issues. And now I have more energy and have improved my metabolism, but not just because of what I see, but what others see. People mention my teeth and my skin. You know, they give me compliments, and it shows that there's something to be said when you change your diet and focus on eating real foods, and not just your diet, but your lifestyle and creating behavior changes. It really does make a difference. I have much better moods, hardly ever down on myself for no apparent reason, which I've experienced in the past. So these are some of the things that you're going to benefit from when you go through the program. You're going to experience a lot of changes, and if you continue on that lifestyle beyond the 3 weeks, then you'll experience more and more positive changes. So, like I said, if you have any questions, please go to the private Facebook group, because that is where I answer all my questions related to anything nutrition and food related in this program. So, what to expect during the cleanse? You'll be and you'll get to learn also to what you'll be eating and how to meal plan for success. And I'm going to walk you through a day so you're fully prepared on what to expect, especially for the first week, because this is a presentation to prepare you for the very first week and how to receive the support, which I actually just told you a little bit about. I mentioned the private Facebook group, but I mentioned that in detail later. So we're going to focus on helping you gain energy while also benefiting from gradual weight loss. And I say gradual because it's 3 weeks, and in order to lose more, it has to occur in the long run to be healthy. I want people to really learn how to adopt a lifestyle that will allow you to accomplish your goals long term, not short term. But in order to get the process started, you'll be decreasing the toxins in your body and increasing nutrients and your ability to absorb those nutrients. And as we do these things during this program, you're going to experience weight loss and an increase in energy, meaning improved metabolism. And when I say metabolism, it's basically your ability to use foods to increase your energy or to get more energy. And it's basically the correct foods. A lot of people are eating the incorrect foods that are giving them a quick burst of energy, but eventually they're going to have that energy crash. And I want to be able to give you stable energy throughout the day so that you can function at optimal levels. And also, too, you'll find that you're thinking more clearly, sleeping better. Many people find that they get more done during the day because they have increased mental clarity. And you'll also experience that your skin looks better. And if you're experiencing joint pain, that typically subsides and decreases. So, during this program, we're focusing on 5 steps to remove toxins and gaining energy and preventing that weight loss resistance. And those steps are the following. It's basically to increase the oxygen to your cells through proper nutrition. Fluid intake, exercise, and stress management will improve your results and your health. And number 2 is hydration by eating water rich foods such as greens, fruits, vegetables, soup, and water. And number 3 is maximizing your nutrition, including lots of great and wonderful nutrient dense foods. And one of those foods is dark green leafy greens such as kale, collard greens, arugula, cabbage, bok choy. We've filled the recipes with delicious foods that are packed with vitamins and minerals. And again, that's in the recipe guidebook that you do get in this package. So also too, you improve your toxin and waste elimination by reducing the acid in your body through food you'll be eating. You're supporting your liver and reducing stress. And number 5 is reducing inflammation by removing common food sensitivities. So, this program is designed in actually 3 phases, and each phase is 1 week per phase. So, phase 1, this is the first week, which starts whenever you are ready. But once you start, like I said, once you start, it's advised to start on a Monday. But when you're ready to start on Monday. And during this phase 1, this is really when we get into preparation for the cleanse by eliminating refined foods and stimulants. And phase 2, which is week 2 of the program, and this is where you'll eliminate animal protein to further lighten the load on the liver and help you detoxify. Really, digestion is the most stressful process in the body, and digesting meat is the most stressful bodily process. Therefore, we want to give your body a rest so that it could focus more of its energy on repair and recovery in the second week. And like I said before, it's giving your body a rest so that your detoxification organs like your liver, your kidneys, and your lymphatic system can optimize your detoxification functionality by giving these organs a chance to remove toxins that are backed up within your body. In phase 3, which is the third week of the program, and it's a very important phase, this is where you're going to start adding foods back into your diet. It's also where you're really going to get a lot of information about how you feel and how foods are impacting you and affecting you. This phase 3 is where each of you will start personalizing your lifestyle and your diet because everyone is different. So one person's healing food can be another person's inflammatory food. That's why I don't believe in fad diets or trends, because these are one size fits all diets, and we nowhere near a one size fits all organism. We're all different. and I believe you are doing yourself a disservice by following a fad diet. So, these are the foods that you'll enjoy, and I'm going to list some of them, but don't worry, don't have to take notes. All these foods are in the guidebook that has the file name that starts with 05. So I number my the files that I give to you for the whole package, and it's the file that it's called the Cleanse Guidebook, but it starts off with the file name of 05, just so if you want to refer to it later. So the yes foods are things like fish, especially small non-predatory species such as sardines, herring, wild salmon, cod, black cod, and sole. Obviously, lean white chicken, preferably organic. Eggs, preferably pasture raised, and fresh or frozen fruit, ideally berries, only organic. And look, I'm not going to list everything because everything is in that document 05. So I want you to definitely go through that document starting with 05. And also, to the very most important thing to look out for in my documents is refer to the very first document called Zero. I believe it's called 00 Intro, and that basically will tell you exactly what documents that you should be reading so that you stay on track. So the foods that you enjoy, so I just mentioned a few of them, like avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, raw apple cider vinegar, herbal teas, unsweetened cranberry juice, and the no foods. I'm not going to list all of them because you could refer to that document 05 again. So let's go through some of the foods in phase one. This first week of the cleanse, we're going to start really eliminating inflammatory foods from our diet or common inflammatory foods. And like I said before, this list is in your guidebook that starts with a file name of 05. So don't worry about getting all this down and taking notes in this video. So what you're going to eliminate in phase one or week one is sugar. Now, sugar has so many different names. There's white sugar, cane sugar, dehydrated cane juice, brown sugar, honey, maple syrup, high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, glucose, maltose, dextrose, lactose, corn syrup, and white grape juice concentrate. Just to name a few different names that manufacturers refer to as sugar. And the reason why they do this, they kind of want to hide the sugar from you if you're a person that is trying to watch your sugar and they want to make it hard for you, which is just, I don't understand why they do that, but it because people are addicted to sugar, and there's a study out there that says sugar is more addictive than cocaine. So they want you to be addicted to their product so that you'll buy it. So that's why I'm trying to help you in this program so that you can really identify sugar. So you could eliminate sugar. Sugar alcohols such as sorbitol, mannitol, xylitol, and maltitol. Those are some of the things you're going to avoid. Additional things you're going to avoid are artificial sweeteners like aspartame, natural sweeteners. However, stevia is okay to include, so that is a green light sweetener, so you can have stevia. Also on the nose is alcohol, no caffeine except green tea. Another one is yeast, bakers, and brewers. Fermented foods are not allowed, including vinegar, except raw apple cider vinegar is allowed because it's made of the mother culture, which consists of friendly bacteria that contribute to your gut health. Also, additional no foods are dairy products, soy products. However, fermented soy such as miso, tempeh, and gluten-free tamari are okay. Dried fruits are no. Gluten is a no. And additional no foods is corn, nightshade plants such as tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and bell peppers. No peanuts, refined oils, and hydrogenated fats such as margarine, and no processed foods or food additives. Fast food is definitely a no, and junk food. Any food that comes in a box, a package, or is commercially prepared is a no. And I live by these food concepts daily. People see it as a restriction, but later on they see it as freedom from the addiction and freedom from feeling under the weather, never functioning at 100%. These are the foods that are responsible for deteriorating your health and making you, like I said, making you not feel at 100% functionality. Also, your taste buds go back to normal, to how they're supposed to function, and your cravings eventually dissipate when you get off these foods. See, food manufacturers want you to be addicted to these foods so that you continue to buy from them so that they can make more money. So my goal is to retrain your taste buds, retrain your behavior so that you could thrive long term. That is the ultimate goal. So I provided meal plans, and that is the file name that starts with 04. So just remember that. So I provide a meal plan, shopping list, and recipes that you can use during this program. The recipes are really delicious. You're going to love them. Trust me, my cleanse participants are always amazed at how delicious the food is and how satisfied they are. And many of the recipes become favorites that they continue to make after the cleanse is over. And you have two choices when it comes to the food. You can use the meal plans and the recipes, or you can do what I call as off-roading or freestyling. And you basically are going to be able to, if you do off-roading, you'll simply just follow the food rules in terms of what's in and what's out, and create your meals based on that. And again, that's in my guidebook, and and if you want to refer to it, it's in the file name 05. If you want to refer to what's in and what's out, what's good to eat and what you can't eat. And number three, you can really do a mix of using recipes and off-roading. Yeah, it's totally up to you, but I try to provide the shopping list, the recipes, and the meal plans to make it as easy as possible and convenient as possible for you so that you don't have to think. However, like I said, if you want to do off-roading, you're totally welcome to do off-roading and basically freestyling how you want to make your food as long as you follow the guidelines. So it's totally up to you and what works best for you. And I do encourage you to use at least some of the recipes because they're very delicious and they're packed with nutrient dense foods that we want you to have to help you gain energy and lose weight gradually on a permanent basis, along with experiencing many other health benefits. So when it comes to the meal plans, this is just an example of how you can use the recipes throughout the program. You absolutely do not have to follow this meal plan. In fact, I recommend you look through the recipes and pick out ones that you really look good to you. And if you want less food prep and don't mind eating the same foods, you might pick two breakfasts to eat during the week and alternate them, maybe two lunches to alternate, and three dinners to alternate. It's totally up to you. You could totally uh, um, this is a totally flexible part. As long as you follow the guidelines, you are going to be in the green. So that's good. And really just take some time and sit down with the recipes and figure out what will work best for you. So upon rising, I'm going to just talk about a typical day during phase one, which is week one. So upon rising, you take a few minutes to stretch and practice deep breathing to replenish yourself. I mean, it could be as little as 3 minutes. Just you want to relax and start the day off right with some little bit of breathing and de-stressing to get through your busy day, to prepare you to get through your busy day. Also, too, you're going to hydrate with purified water with juice of a half a lemon. And the reason why you want to do this is because there's detox benefits. And also, too, uh, having water with lemon helps you peel away waste and toxins from your body. It helps to cleanse the liver and improves digestion, and the vitamin C actually boosts immunity. Also, to another activity that's beneficial is dry brushing or a hot towel scrub. And basically, the benefits of that, it stimulates the lymphatic system. A lot of people don't talk about this other circulatory system because everybody's aware of the blood circulatory system, but not everybody's aware of the lymphatic system. There's lymph fluid that flows through the lymphatic system, and it's allowed to flow to the lymph nodes in the body so that your immune system can attack any kind of foreign invaders that are within these fluids. They're like TSA checkpoints. They're constantly basically checking the lymph uh, fluid to ensure there are no antigens or foreign invaders in there and removing them accordingly, allowing the blood to remain clean, free of antigens when the lymph fluid empties back through the subclavian vein into your blood circulatory system. So it's really, really filtering your fluids to make sure that you are clean of fluids without any kind of pathogens or viruses in there. And the directions on how to do it are on the document 06 toxin reduction tips if you want to know more. And look, it's a fabulous for getting dead skin cells off your skin and to help you start eliminating toxins. It's also a fabulous way to get your lymph fluid moving. If you don't want to invest in a body brush, you can still do the same thing with a washcloth with hot water on it. And so that is the process and the benefits of a dry brush or hot towel scrub. And if you want to know where to get a dry brush, that it's in the document 07, the product list, which shows the recommended list of products that I do recommend that you should be buying. And you don't have to buy all the products. These are just recommendations and different things that you could do to maximize the benefits that you get out of this program. Also, too, upon rising, exercise in whatever way feels appropriate helps to stimulate the lymphatic flow. Also, too, sweating helps to eliminate toxins. You're going to take a probiotic and vitamin C or ester C. Basically, the vitamin C or ester C, it helps strengthen the immune system. And ester C is for those who have sensitive stomach. It helps to flush toxins and cleanse the liver. So go with either vitamin C or ester C, whichever is best for you. And probiotics also strengthen the immune system and improves digestion and is responsible for creating a healthy gut microbiome, which is a healthy community of beneficial bacteria that are living within your gut, your small and your large intestines. And for breakfast, you're going to have some green tea, limited to 2 cups per day if decaffeinated, or, you could just continue to drink water, whatever is best for you. I'm just giving you a typical day of what you can do during phase one. And obviously, for breakfast, you're going to have the breakfast option of your choice, and you could refer to the recipe guide. And mid morning, you're going to continue to hydrate. Either just have regular purified water or have water with lemon, however is best for you, whatever is most convenient. And also, too, you want to make sure to take a standing break from your work if you're working in the office, or go for a walk, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. That's totally cool. And also too, if you're hungry, a smoothie or a snack of your choice, if you need one. And for lunch, you're going to continue to hydrate. You always want to stay hydrated. When you lack energy during the day, most of the time you reach for sugar, and one of the reasons why you lack energy is because you're dehydrated. Instead of consuming sugar, drink water or eat food filled with fiber, protein, and fat like mixed nuts with berries or any of the snacks listed on the meal plan. When hydrated, your metabolism increases, therefore, you burn more calories faster and you gain energy. And the lunch option, of course, you're going to choose a lunch option of your choice. And optional is a detox tea, such as smooth move, or nettle tea, or dandelion. However, those are optional. And the one thing that is always consistent is to continue to drink water. So if you don't do tea, continue to drink water, water with lemon, or just regular purified water. In the afternoon, like I said, you're going to continue to hydrate. And if you are hungry, you could have a smoothie or snack of your choice. And optional is detox tea or just water. And before dinner, you're gonna hydrate with lemon water, uh, but or you could do regular water, whichever is best for you. And notice the constant thing is continual hydration throughout the whole day. And dinner, and it's gonna be the dinner option of your choice. And before bed, it's heavily advised that you either do a toxin eliminator bath or a foot bath with Epsom salt, an essential oil of your choice. The minerals and the salt help draw out toxins and soothes the muscles and promotes circulation and relaxes you, promoting good sleep. And the details are in document 06. So if you want to know more about that. And you don't have to do it every day. It's something you don't have to do every day. Do it, two or even once a week at minimum, if to try to see how you feel, and then you'll figure out which one you like better, whether it's the toxin eliminator bath or the foot bath. A lot of people don't have bathtubs, so the foot bath is more convenient for them. And the way to do this is the toxin eliminator bath. You basically take 2 tablespoons. This is for a different activity. If you have constipation issues, then you're going to take 2 tablespoons of ground flax or chia seeds and about a half a cup to 3/4 of water, and that will help to stimulate morning elimination. But like I said, only if you're constipated. So you're going to do this before bed. And obviously, it's really advised to give gratitude for 2 minutes. Name all the things that you're grateful for, or journaling. Journal about your energy levels, and put in notes about yourself. And it's very important because you want to see how you progress through those 3 weeks. And when you create a journal, you actually get to see the progression of how you're improving each day. So that is just a general idea of what you're going to do during phase one. So yeah. So I hope this was very helpful. And if you have questions, like I said, always go to the private Facebook group, because that's where I'm supporting everybody to the fullest and checking it daily, Monday through Saturday. So, important health tips. If you're eating animal protein, it's basically to give your liver a break. You want to do that between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. I also highly recommend that you only eat organic or clean foods to help reduce the toxins going into your body. It's ideal to space the meals 3 to 4 hours apart. This allows your body to tap into and to begin to burn fatty tissue that is storing toxins. And eat your evening meal at least 2 to 3 hours before going to bed to ensure that you are not still digesting when your body needs its rest and it needs its renewal. The body, particularly the liver, does some serious detoxing at night while you're sleeping. This is why staying up past midnight to party is really particularly destructive to your liver. Also, to help replenish your body, I highly recommend you do some kind of exercise such as yoga, meditation, or breathing exercises. If you have the ability to go to a sauna a couple times a week, please do that because the more you can sweat or do hot yoga or something like that, the more you're going to help start getting toxins out of your body. And as you're eliminating these foods that create inflammation, your body is going to start releasing toxins. You want to make sure that your body gets the toxins out instead of finding other places for those toxins to be stored within your body. Sweating is really important for that. Breathing exercises are going to be a great way for your body to get oxygen to your cells and to help them to get stronger. So remember, sweating is definitely very important because that helps to eliminate or remove toxins out of your body in a natural way. Obviously, exercising. And pick an exercise that is best for you, whether it's yoga, whether it's walking, running, whatever. The best exercise I tell everybody is the one that you'll do and the one that you actually find to be fun. Also, too, there's also something called lymphocyzing. It's a way of doing exercises that get your body to go up and down, similar to a mini trampoline or even running and jump rope. With those type of exercise, what happens is because you're going up and down, gravity is working to help pull the toxins out. It's kind of like squeezing the toxins out. If you think about when something is going up and down because of the gravity, it's kind of making your cells move in a way that's helping to squeeze a little bit of these toxins out of your body. And you don't have to do it a lot during this program, but trying to do just a little bit each day is going to really help. And another thing that's going to help you quite a bit through this is chewing. If you chew more slowly, you will increase the enzymes in your food because digestion starts in the mouth and there's more enzymes coming through and they'll be able to break down that food. Your stomach will spend a lot less time breaking down the food and will be more efficient in your intestines when they get to your intestines. And staying hydrated, like I said, I constantly say staying hydrated is going to be very important as we talked about. Staying hydrated optimizes your organs and like I said increases your metabolism, helping you to burn more calories. So really take this time to focus on yourself and really nourish yourself and take great care of yourself. And because you're removing foods from your diet that you may be accustomed to eating, you may find that your body will start fighting you to put these foods back into your diet. And we call that a food withdrawal addiction. Some of the signs of this would be bad breath and constipation. You might feel achy. You might think that you're coming down with the flu. You could feel a lot of fatigue. Headaches are pretty common. Your hunger may increase the first couple of days, but you can always add in one of the delicious snacks in the meal plan. Your moods may get a little irritable. Your skin may get itchy. You may feel nauseous. These are all signs that your body is actually starting to detoxify, but also that your body is fighting you and has an addiction. It's addicted to something that you're eliminating. These are actually typical signs of withdrawal. And what's happening behind the scenes is your microbiome is having a temper tantrum. So your microbiome, like I said, is a community of gut microorganisms that are living in your small and large intestines. And what's happening is when you are leading an unhealthy lifestyle, your gut microbes, your bacteria, they're actually the the bad bacteria that are living in your gut microbiome, they actually are dependent on the bad foods that you're eating because it allows them to thrive and to grow. It's their food that allows them to grow. And what happens is when they're not getting that food, they're going to throw a temper tantrum. They're going to send messages up your vagus nerve to your brain, trying to get you, to influence you to continue to eat the foods that they need. And those foods happen to be those bad foods. So, what the thing is, once you get over that, like I said, for some people, all those symptoms, it takes a day or two, maybe 2 to 3 days for those symptoms to eventually dissipate. So if you're experiencing any of this, be sure to reach out to the Facebook group so that I can support you. You're not in this alone. And I tell everybody it takes 2 to 4 days worth of suffering. Basically tell everybody it's it's 2 to 4 days worth of suffering is worth a lifetime of optimal health and function to avoid all the chronic health conditions in your later years. Isn't it worth it to suffer for a few days to get proper health for the rest of your life? That's what I tell people. 2 to 3 days worth of suffering is worth a lifetime of optimal health. So don't worry if you're having these withdrawal symptoms. It's actually, like I said, a good sign because you're detoxing your body. You're getting rid of the negative, the bad bacteria that are living in your gut microbiome. They'll eventually die off and they'll make way for the positive, good bacteria that will contribute to your optimal health. So just so you're aware. So look, spend some time this weekend getting organized and setting yourself up for success. Print out the meal plan, which is document 04. It starts with 04, and recipes and shopping lists, and make your own meal plan and shopping list, and go shopping and get your kitchen stocked with foods you'll be eating. And also too, you want to make sure to start removing foods. One thing I recommend is removing foods that you won't be eating during the cleanse so that you don't have easy access to them and so they don't tempt you. And also too, you want to print out the daily protocol, which is document 02. I like to print out 3 copies, one to keep in the bathroom or my bed to see it in the morning and at the night, and one in the kitchen, and one that you could bring to work or keep with you during the day. Also too, if you're a person that doesn't like printing, and sometimes I am as well, you could actually access this document from your phone, which is easily accessible, obviously, because it's a PDF document. Again, that is document 02, which is the daily protocol. And it's very important to refer to my intro document, and that the file name is 00 intro. It starts with 2 zeros, as it really summarizes what each document is all about, what each document in the actual Vitality Cleanse program is all about, and why it's important, and whether it's a required reading. It's very important to refer to this document at the very start so you get a high level understanding of what you need to do in order to succeed. And remember, you can always use a private Facebook group. You have access to it. Post your questions, comments, concerns, successes, whatever you want in there because I check it daily, especially Monday through Friday. I check it a lot. Saturdays, I'll occasionally check it, but Monday through Fridays, I definitely do check it. So make sure that you really do post your questions because I want to be able to answer your questions and support you to the fullest to make sure that you really do stay on track. And another thing I want to mention is a journal. After this call or after this video that you watch or sometime before you start this program, you'll want to complete the assessment in the journal, which is designed to help you see where you're at right now. I want you to be able to see the progress you made in your 3 weeks so that you can look back at your health status at the start of this program and see the journey that you've made and see the progress that you made. Some of it is about body composition, and a lot of it is about symptoms that you may not even be paying attention to. So you're going to document that in the journal. The reason why I want you to take that time to fill out the assessment is because you may be surprised by the end of this process to find out that the symptoms that you thought were normal feelings you should have are actually being caused by foods or something in your environment. And that's great information to have. Once you know that, you know how to manage it. Toxins are also built up by the way we're feeling. I encourage you to think about what you want to get from this program. How do you want to feel when you're done? There's a section in the journal for you to take the time each day to journal, to keep track of how you're eating and how you're feeling. And it's very important. You really want to document this process because you really learn about yourself during those 3 weeks and you see the progress that you're making from the 3 weeks, from the very start to where you are now. And look, I'm here to support you every day. Our private Facebook group is a place to reach out for support. If you have questions or you're struggling with something, let me know in the group, in the private Facebook group, and I'll be in there um, checking daily. This is a place to celebrate how you're doing and how you're feeling with each other. I really would love to see uh, the support that you're getting, and I really want to support you and cheer you on each step of the way. So make sure you post, especially your questions, and if you want to post any successes or pictures or food, anything, because we're here to support you in the success through your journey. And remember, there's additional videos, and you're going to refer. There are two more additional videos, and the videos are basically video 2 and 3, but you're going to watch it 1 to 2 days before starting the second week. You're going to watch the second video. And in video 3, you're going to watch it 1 to 2 days before starting week 3. So take your time. And the reason why I have 3 videos is the first video, which you're watching now, is to prepare you for week 1. The second video is to prepare you for the week 2. And the third video is to prepare you for week 3. And then from there, once you watch the videos, you can ask your questions and post them to the private Facebook group. And look, this is going to be an amazing 3 weeks where you're going to experience big shifts in your energy levels, along with gradual weight loss and other benefits like improved brain function and improved mood. This is going to happen only if you follow the program guidelines, which I think are very flexible and can be achieved as long as you take initiative and ask questions because I want to support you. I'm so thrilled that you're prioritizing yourself in this way. And remember, I always stress to people, I'm here to support you. So please post your questions to the private Facebook group. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Ask whatever questions because I want to make sure that you know exactly what you need to do moving forward. So I look forward to working with you and I look forward to communicating with you on the private Facebook group. Um, you should have got that in your email. And if you don't know where that private Facebook group is, feel free to email me at brandonrdrake@gmail.com, BRANDON, the letter R, and then Drake, DRAKE, @gmail.com. And I'll send you a direct link to the private Facebook group so you know, so that you could go to it and access it and ask questions. Thank you for your time. I look forward to working with you, and you guys have a great cleanse program.